think I'm playing. And that I don't mean what I say. I don't know. Your client wants to say something. If she wants to say something, you know what? I'll give you a breakout room to talk to her
Okay.
before I do what I'm going to do.
Whoa, guys, I got one that gets out of hand fast. The defendant keeps making excuse after excuse, acting like the judge's orders do not apply to her. That is, until the judge finally snaps and threatens to send her straight to jail. Every time she talks, she somehow makes the situation worse, and you can literally see the judge's face losing patience in real time. If you're into intense courtroom moments and daily uploads, subscribe to Daily Courtroom Drama. Now let's jump into it.
Lante Lovely.
Allie Zend on behalf of the people.
First Assistant Public Defender Kalina Anderson with and on behalf of Miss Lovely. Miss Lovely, can you state your name, please?
Yes, good morning. Alante Lovely.
And Your Honor, in this matter, we're requesting a preliminary exam, and at the appropriate time, may I address our bond, please?
Yes, I don't think I've addressed this yet. You did see there. Did we address the social media post yet?
No, Your Honor,
Yes.
those were posted. There were other posts after we addressed it the last hearing.
No, you got to be kidding me.
There were two posts. One that was my stalker is playing victim. Good thing I'm a survivor. And another post that said stalker is on the move on July 28th, which was after the hearing on the 27th. And then the GoFundMe was also never taken down.
You
If I
want
may-
this set for preliminary examination, is that correct, Ms. Anderson?
Your Honor, I was asking for a preliminary exam. I had spoken with Ms. Kirby with regards to violations and was told that there were no bond violations in relation to social media. So I just asked to confirm if that was before or after these additional ones that were just read off.
They were after, and I put you on the email when I submitted the motions, and I don't have an email where I said there were no violations. There were violations, which is the reason why there was no offer, which is what I said in my email.
Okay, I'll have to double check that. I had something different in my notes. So yes, Your Honor, we are asking for an exam. I'd ask that any bond violations be set over with that, so I have an opportunity to speak with Ms. Lovely.
Well, that's going to be a problem because I'll just tell you this. I'll set preliminary examination August 29th, 2023, 9 a.m. That is before me. And I'm were the previous postings removed?
I believe everything else was removed except for the GoFundMe, but then she posted after the hearing on the 28th, the new posts.
I don't believe this. Here's my problem, Ms. Anderson, is the last hearing, what may have been inappropriate post and other things, I allowed this defendant to remain out, admonished her, told her exactly what to do. And now I'm looking here and just must think I'm playing. And that I don't mean what I say. I don't know. Your client wants to say something. If she wants to say something, you know what? I'll give you a breakout room to talk to her
Okay.
before I do what I'm going to do. But I'll hear from her. So put them into a breakout room, 15:15 the matter.
I don't get why people feel the need to lie with screenshots or about deleting stuff when they did. I don't know who's lying in this case, but it's not that hard to prove with metadata. Like, I don't understand why people are willing to lie when it's so easy to prove otherwise.
Michigan versus Alante Lovely.
Allie Zend on behalf of the people.
First Assistant Public Defender Quinny Anderson with it on behalf of Ms. Lovely.
All right. So I've set the exam. Now, where are we with regard to this bond issue?
Your Honor, I had a chance to speak with Ms. Lovely, and she indicates to me that the postings don't have anything to do with this case. I had a chance to review the motion as well as the documents that were attached. I don't see anything specific that's naming any particular person involved in this case. She's also indicated to me that she has taken everything down. We had a detailed discussion about not posting about this case and not posting at all, and the potential for deactivating the account in its entirety while this matter is pending. She is concerned as she's scheduled to have some visitation with her son next week. She's hopeful that Your Honor will give her another chance with regards to this, especially now that she's taken everything down. Other than that, Your Honor, we don't have anything additional to add.
Is the child's name Alan?
That's his middle name, Your Honor.
So explain to me this Love and Company LLC thing.
The Love and Company LLC is just my company, my production company. What was shown to me was my profile link called Tap Link, which goes from my social media to this various profile. However, the same day that I got from judgment from the last court, I took that down and updated that document to my public defender so she know exactly what it looks like now. And it doesn't look like that anymore. I've taken everything down, removed all the links that I had associated with any shares or comments or any post that may or may not have been related. And that's been since she told me to do that.
What case is that first post related to? Give me a case number. Says it's related to something else. Give me a case number so I can look it
Your
up.
Honor, it's
Because
not
I
a
don't believe
case.
that for one. I don't believe it for 1 minute.
Your Honor, that as I discussed with my public defender, I have been going through a different matter with my
Give
landlord.
me a case number.
That situation was an eviction case. And that the moments that I had with the bullying, harassment, and stalking from my landlord was a situation that was referenced.
Give me a case number.
I can give you the eviction case number associated with my apartment and the letter that stated that she's no longer around because of the situation. That's the only thing I can give you at this time. There's other things that's going on. I'm dealing with various things, but that was an old post that has been taken down that had nothing to do with this case and nothing to do with that case now either. Everything has been taken care of.
Anything else from the people?
No, Your Honor, just that I believe when the victim reached out to us, he said those were posted on July 28th from the screenshots, so I'm not sure exactly what those would be, but that was the date that we were given, but that's all from the people.
So, ma'am, when were these posted?
They're not since deleted. I don't know the exact date, but it was when I got the notice from on my door from the landlord that stated, again,
When was that?
that was July. It had to be near the end of July. There's a lot of things that are circling around this matter. So correlation, can I say it was right after that date? No, because I was in the process.
I'm not. I'm not believing. I'm not believing any of this.
I'm sorry to hear that.
So, well, you may be.
Man, the audacity of some of these people. Oh, I'm sorry you don't believe me. Like, oh, okay.
Ms. Anderson, anything else you want to say?
Your Honor, I would ask if you would consider giving us some additional time if we can substantiate any of the eviction information or when that letter was presented to my client to try to pin down those dates for the
Well, she's
court.
gonna have about 5 hours to get it to you. I'll set a hearing on it, but right now, I gave very specific instructions on July 27th, what she was supposed to do. I expect my instructions to be followed. I don't expect this to come up at all. And if you want to play fast and loose with the court's orders or how you think about how the court's orders are or what you're going to say regarding it, well, you can do that if you want, but you better be ready to go if you're going to come up against me on my orders. Defendant's bond is hereby revoked. Defendant is to report to the Washington County Jail by 6 p.m. this evening. Her failure to do so will result in a bench warrant being issued. I will set a bond hearing on this.
Bond hearings next week at 3:00, 20 minutes at 3.
I'll set a bond hearing on this for, that's 24.
Yes, sir.
Bond hearing on August 24th, 2023 at what time?
3 p.m.
At 3 p.m. in person. So ma'am, I'm just gonna give you fair warning. If you think I'm not, you didn't think I was serious about my last order. If you think I'm not serious about this order, you're gonna find yourself very wrong. Because if you're not in that jail by 6 p.m. this evening, I will send somebody to get you.
I understand,
you.
Your Honor. I'm sorry that you feel that way, and I
And-
hope we can resolve this.
You
matter.
better be quiet, because she's about to pick up a whole lot more, Miss Anderson.
And I'm sorry, Your Honor, I didn't get the,
The exam date is on the 29th. Bond hearing I'm setting for the 24th at 3 o'clock.
thank you, Your Honor.
Man, everything she said just made it worse. I couldn't imagine being one of those people. If you like seeing drama like this, make sure to like and subscribe to Daily Courtroom Drama, where we upload twice a day, and I'll see you on the next one.